Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Legend of Bumbo. So last time we defeated as far as we could go as Bumbo the Nimble. Now we'll do Bumbo the Stout. So let's just hop in here. I don't know why last time I was saying, or up until this point I was saying there was only 7 achievements. There's 48 achievements I now see in the game. So obviously there's more achievements based around other things than just getting 5s in a row. So he has a whack away attack and he destroys tiles and touching tiles, which I'd assume means it destroys a plus sign of tiles. Okay, so in our first move we have 2 moves. He has 2 attack, 1 puzzle damage, 2 speed, and 1 luck. Alright, in 2 moves we want to do some level of damage here. And if we could do 1 damage to everything, that would be actually very nice. Unfortunately, I think your best bet is probably to do something like this. Just to get 1 move extra. And then probably can't do anything else with the 1 remaining move. So you're probably best off just doing that. And that caused a mana drain, which I thought Bumbo the Stout got mana for each move, but maybe he actually loses mana for each move, and that thus him being fat would kind of make some sense there if he's eating the mana as it happens. Right. Okay, so we do have whack away now. Let's go ahead and do that. And we can do that again. And that'll just take out the people in the far background. And it seemed to destroy a poop pile that was in the background. So maybe whack away has the ability to break rocks too. Who knows? We'll have to figure that out. Guess you just line that up, and then you line that up. You're in kind of a unique position anyways, where you're actively always going to look for a way to use all of your actions. Flips a row of tiles. I have no idea what that would do, but I'd like to find out, so I'll play it. Yeah. Very rarely are you going to have a spell that where it makes sense to wait. That. Actually, that was a mistake. Come to think of it, because I was going to do 3 damage. Okay. Do we have a full poop match we could do here? Yeah. So we should probably take it. And then we have a guaranteed match here. Or anywhere here. Let's see what this does. Okay. So that did make a plus size cut. which honestly I think you would fairly be in an awkward position to ever actually take advantage of that plus size cut. You really would have to be in just a very unique place. Like, let's see what flip a row of tiles does. That did something, but I am uncertain what that did. Really. Let's see. Yeah. Really uncertain as to what just happened there. I guess we'll flip this bottom roll. See what that does. And then if I destroy this, I destroy this heart. So it's probably best to just like destroy this heart. If we're gonna try and get a heart. Somewhere we got a soul heart. I don't know what we did to deserve that. So yeah, we'll leave it at that, I guess. And we'll try and see if we can do the whack away on the rock behind there. Can't do anything at the moment as far as destroying, so we have to make one move. So I'll just line that up. And just line that up. And then 1 damage there. Mana drain, and we've got a bunch of people that are all going to attack in this next turn. Do I have any solution possibly to adjust for that? Not a lot. Okay. Would anything fall into place if I destroyed it? You kind of would have to destroy things at the start here, at the top. Otherwise you're just moving the things below lower. That doesn't help. Would there be anything new I could get to drop down that would be helpful? Could probably do something like this. Still really isn't getting anywhere though. Yeah, I just have nothing here I can do. And it feels like that's the problem that's going to run into this game, is that either it's going to be easy enough to avoid these situations often enough that you succeed regardless, or it is going to constantly be a situation where you're going to have a high chance of losing, and you need to just repeat over and over again to avoid that high damage or that high loss ratio. Let's see. Okay. There we've got something. We could just get a poop here. Okay. Let's just flip this bottom row. See if that does anything for us. Like, the problem here with a plus sign removal is that you're then going to have to adjust that way. Do we have any kind of removal here that would work? Yeah, 2 moves. Not enough hearts to win. Not enough things to win. I should be charging up the poop matches. Like, one more hit and you're game over. So are we in the same dungeon at the same point, or did we just start at the very beginning? It's kind of hard to tell. There is a crown on the character up there. Wonder if that means something. Probably does. Let's see what happens if we hit the crown. Well, nothing. At the moment, it has like a little lightning symbol on it. Okay. If we do that lineup, and then we do this lineup, or this lineup. Put that there. Right. So let's see what happens when we hit that. Didn't seem like much happened there. It took double damage, I think. Which I guess that is something. I guess the move here is to just eliminate things that you really don't want around. So, like if you don't want poops around, eliminate them. If you don't want snots around, eliminate them. Just try to increase the amount of violent matches you can have so that you can move as quickly forward as possible. I'm not even going to get crazy with this, I'm just going to do that and that. And then you have these animations in between each floor and level. Removes all tiles, removes a tile and an adjacent tile, all adjacent ones. So I imagine that is a square removal instead of a plus sign removal, if I was to guess. Right. The hearts that were on the field before have disappeared, so either the entirety of the floor was changed or specifically hearts were removed. See, that time the guy only took 2 damage. 1 damage to get rid of this. We have 1 move. Can we do much here? Get another move back. We could do this. For that, we can activate our orange belt. We might as well just activate it multiple times. But there goes our soul heart. Which I can't help but think that maybe he got a soul heart specifically by not taking damage for a while. Let's see if we can destroy some tiles and make a match here somehow. Look at that. And in that I'm gonna win, so I won't have another opportunity to see if I can destroy those brown rocks. Which I think I probably can destroy the brown rocks. These silver rocks are much more concerning a question as far as whether there might be a way to destroy them. I don't really get what the crown symbology is there. And in all fairness, since this is all just Binding of Isaac symbology for the most part, there's probably a lot of room for symbology to be misunderstood. What happened there? Oh, I see what happened. Whack away. See, this rock doesn't really have a health on it, so I wouldn't really believe that. Whack away again. Do 2 damage. Now there's a poison gas, so we'll have to try and work around that. Guess you do this and attack with that to get rid of him. And then I guess if we could just get a snot. I guess snot is the equivalent of poison gas for our characters. Right. Is there any way to move this downward? I assume if I deleted this, it wouldn't wrap around. Nope, it did not. So best case scenario is you just do that. And then that, I guess. And then whack away to win. We got 2 coins for that. Is that because how many turns it took, or what was that 2 coins just random? Oh, in our first boss character again. Okay. Guess we'll do that. Just not sure that stacks in any way. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Guess I'm gonna get rid of this too. So then we do that for a couple extra moves. Do that to hit. Oh, I had an opportunity to make your next attack critical, but I guess I need to make a poop match first if I'm gonna do that, so that I can actually do some major damage. Meanwhile, guess we line that up and that up. Okay. See, the fact that you like drain mana, I think makes it make a lot of sense too. See, that attack wasn't critical. Now we have these poops, these different poops that I don't think match with anything, and otherwise we kind of have nothing. So start with that, I guess. Do that. So I don't know if he really got hurt there when he attacked me, and I don't know if I particularly took physical damage or if I took something else, because it does just kind of seem like now I have a whole bunch of like if I match 4 of these, it probably is just going to get rid of them. But honestly, that may be my best bet. Let's just see what happens when we do that. Well, interesting enough, it just changed it. So it really is just a blind effect. But I would say it's an effective enough blind effect. It works well enough against me. And I am definitely not, like, going to memorize everything. It does just get insane here. You've got just like a whole row of things, and I'm taking damage, so I need to be aware of that. Moving an entire row like this, you just don't know. Just no clue. See, even if I could get that to a critical, like, that wouldn't have done enough damage. Okay. Do we have something that would save the day if I tried to make a match? I'm gonna just take those out. And then I guess you take that out. One damage there, but then that just brings about more of that. And I've just got nothing because I don't know what these pieces are. So, like, your best move is probably to do something like that. Next attack being critical. Alright, well. I survived, but only by the skin of my teeth. Gain mana from kills, reduce spell cost 1 at random. I think we'll take that. Notice we're getting upgrades for free. Let's see, reroll speed, reroll spell cost less. We have 17. Wheel of stats. HP up is probably the best thing you could get in the regular Binding of Isaac, so wouldn't be surprised if it is one of the best things you can get. Spell costs. Okay. 4 bones now. It probably doesn't change it much, but whatever. Yeah. The wooden nickel, I guess, is the shop. It doesn't look like the shop in Binding of Isaac, but it might be storyline-wise, since this is supposed to be a prequel, as to why that is. Destroy that. Do that. Do we have anything else that we could possibly destroy? This wouldn't be too bad. And then whack away. And then whack away again. Okay. Next step would be to just make this match. It's going to do 5 damage. Okay. So then we only need a small, like 1 damage here for mana gain. Then can we get a damaging match in this next move? Yes, we can. So we make the next attack critical, we match this, and we move forward. Still wasn't critical enough. Interesting. Alright, well, next attack is critical, next attack is gonna do that, do that. Right. I'll take this poop first as a backup. Then we'll put that teeth there. And then we had to whack away. So I'm not sure if we're draining anymore. Pull an enemy, poison enemy that hits you. Yep. The way this seems like it's set up, it doesn't feel like you can hold more than 6 spells during a fight anyway, so there is very possibly a limiting factor to all of this. Let's see. Let's hit this guy. Forward. Let's only do that once, and then let's just end the turn and see what the mana drain does. That pretty much got rid of everything. So it definitely makes sense to use up all of your spells. So you can see there's this like green poison sign on all of them now. Okay. Let's go and hit this guy. And then we can poop on this row. Whack away, I guess, maybe on the guy in the back. And then whack away on this guy. Let's see, you make a match here with poop, I guess. And I guess we'll whack away at that guy, which knocked him back. I'm a little surprised on that one. It doesn't seem like knocking things back, though, really matters as much as it might. It definitely doesn't feel like there's a situation here where a character can only move forward 1 square per turn or anything like that. Let's see. I would love to have more hearts, but I don't even think I'm going to get them extra hearts. Okay. Bone here doesn't really line anything else up. Bone here doesn't really line anything else up. Feels like these flying toilet papers, which is I assume what they are, like it doesn't seem like they can attack you if they're rolled up. They can only attack you outside of that. Oops, that was not who I intended to attack. We have 1 move here. Can we make any kind of match at all? I don't think we can. Alright. Gain a move back. Does this line more things up, or does that line more things up? There, we've got a 3 combo. I don't think I can actually whack away at anything here. So, best case scenario is probably to do this. And then something along the lines of this. I assume that this won't ever work. So it's just in the turn. Okay, and then this will put us in position for hearts. That's what I'm trying to do here, is just get 3 hearts in a row. And that probably isn't an easy way to do that. Seriously, do I have anything I can do? Okay, that's one guy down. Destroy that. Do we have anything else we'd like to destroy? Let's destroy that. And then the turn. Okay. Feels like I could have done a lot better had I worked on it better, but let's just get like half a heart by making a 4. And nothing special because we use the stars. There. Just totally missed there. I'm just missing to get health back. Like he's just gonna hit the poop anyway, so you can just goof around like this. I don't have enough stars though, do I? You need 4. Okay, that was stupid. That was a dumb waste of time on my part. Alright, well. Be done with it. A lot of this game almost certainly is time management too, as much as it might be health management. We have 1 heart down here in the corner, but not the 2 we had before. So it does just feel like this is a full re-roll of the board. Okay. Next action will be critical. So critical throwing of snot. It's probably not that critical. Destroy that. Maybe we could destroy that. That could at least give us a new move. Can we make a match anywhere? I don't think so. Do that, do that, do that. Two moves now. Does that line things up, or does that line things up? The cost of some of these spells are arguably getting a little too cheap, to the point where you're I'm overusing them, or I'm capable of overusing them, and really don't have a better excuse why not to use them. Down to half a heart, and 3 things are going to try and attack me. That pretty much means we're doomed. Like you put something there, and that doesn't stop 2 attacks. If we use the whack away, that'll stop 1 attack, but there's actually 2 attacks there, isn't there? It's only going to do 2 damage, but it will stop that attack. His music is still nice, but it's running out of variety, certainly. It's the same songs, or very similar songs. And then, so when you hit retry here, again, like I just have no idea how far I am. Did I start all the way at the beginning again? Or am I after the first boss fight? I mean, I probably started all the way at the beginning, honestly, at 0 coins. There's no real indicator other than the lower right hand corner. I guess that is your indicator. There could have been a better tutorial, certainly, as far as just explaining what the overall heads-up display means. On a certain level, yes, Binding of Isaac is built around the idea of learning as you go and discovering things mostly for yourself, which in a lot of cases for even Binding of Isaac was just you discovering things by watching streamers or other people play the game or looking at walkthroughs. So even in that situation, it really wasn't true self-discovery. I think a lot of players would not have really had the patience for Binding of Isaac had there not been a lot of streamers and fandom out there that basically prophesized the game and like propped it up as an amazing game and highlighted it and played a lot of it. Okay. Prophesized is the wrong word. Proselytized the game is, I guess, the phrase I was thinking of. Preached it. And even that's probably the wrong word when you're talking about a game like Binding of Isaac that has so much anti-religion themes in it. Although, if we were to talk about the anti-religious themes in the Binding of Isaac, well, it's like bad religion. It's not inherently getting into a discussion as far as the positive or negative values of your average religious person. It's talking about one crazy mother who, through her interpretation of reality, through her religious beliefs, did some awful things. So it's kind of not really too much of a statement against actual religion if you don't want to take it that way. You can certainly take it that way if you're looking to be offended. But everything that happens, or almost everything that happens, I'd say at least 95% in the Binding of Isaac is happening in the mind of Isaac, and thus it's not beholden to being taken literally or interpreted literally. When you're fighting the devil of Belial, you don't really assume that that's really what is happening. And even if you did assume that's really what's happening, then Isaac is defeating the devil, so what's so wrong with that? Well, sure, I guess sometimes Isaac also fights angels. Maybe there's an argument against that. Like, are we gonna be able to do this? Okay. One there. One there. There's no point in getting hearts at the moment, unless getting 5 hearts gets you a soul heart. So the move is just to look for matches like that and get 1 damage. And that didn't work. It didn't work well enough, at least. Can I match anything? I guess you do this, and I guess you do this. Hit that for 1, then he hits you for 1. There goes half your soul heart. It does just feel like the game is going to exponentially get more difficult. And yeah, there definitely were points in The Binding of Isaac where that was the case too. I have a lot more of The Binding of Isaac that I still want to play. There's a DLC that came out after the remake originally was released, and I haven't covered that. And then there's another DLC that's even bigger that came out after that. So at the moment there's 2 major DLCs. I don't know if there's been any major updates to the last Upside D, the last DLC. Booger a lane. I'll take that. Let's see what that does, whether it boogers a lane here or if it boogers an entire lane on the map. This character in the top left there has some kind of hat on, or underwear symbol on him. So I need to figure out what that does. That went poorly. Okay, we can kill this guy. We can do this. We'll block that guy since we don't know what his ability does. We'll smack that guy out of existence. Go ahead and just smack that guy out of existence too. Playing as this character, trying to get such a high amount of mana is probably unlikely to happen. So I should have considered the cost more. take out that guy. Let's see if we can destroy some more. Yeah, do that. Get an extra move. Guess you do this. Since we don't have anything better to do. So it looks like that symbol that looked like underwear or an upside down hat does a mana drain on you when you attack them. Okay. Good to know. I do kind of question if I'm learning enough of this as far as the symbology and all that, or whether my eyes are just kind of glazing over on a lot of this too. Guess we could do that, or we could do that. Which is better? That's better. Do this. Hit that guy. I imagine, I would assume that these guys are not capable of moving anywhere once they're on the front row, that they couldn't just move to the left or right. That they can only move forward directly in front of them or forward diagonally in front of them. That would be my guess. Okay, we've got one that will do 5 damage, which is just going to be major overkill. That gives us enough of one. Does that give us enough mana? That'll be next. So let's see what Booger and Lane does. Yeah, it just hits everybody in that lane. So you have rows, columns, and lanes. And rows and columns are on the board. Lanes are the enemy's territory above the board. Let's see. Do I have anything that would help at all? Like, your best bet is to do that. Do that. Make that match. Hit this guy. Move. Can we destroy something here that would possibly help? Yes. This is going to have to be our last attempt, whether we succeed or not. Like, we've already gone an hour. I'm not going to have success on every single episode, although it did seem like for a second there that might exactly be the case, is that we would have success on every single episode. There's no more hearts coming, so can't do anything there. It wouldn't have helped anyways, we're still at half a soul heart. +1 coin. Break rocks, poops, hurt enemies. With Quake. Alright, we'll take that. Earthquake in Binding of Isaac probably would only do damage to ground enemies. The hopping eyeballs there noticeably did not take damage. And they moved out in the way. Interesting. He resisted. What do we want to delete, if anything? Okay. Next thing we can line up is just poop. Put that up front. Whack away for 2. Whack away for another 2. Don't have any more poops to match. Can line that up for another move. We can line that up for bones. And yeah, your only focus really here is to hit the boss. The other characters, obviously you don't want to get hit by them, but they're higher fallings. That guy still attacked me. So we really need some major defense here. Okay. Make a match there. Move him out of the way. Let's see. Just get rid of that. And then we can make a match here with bones. And hit that. We can booger a lane. Need something to match. We do have 3 hearts again, but we couldn't regain a heart right now until we take another hit. Unfortunately, it does seem like we will take another hit. I need a match to do a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. Since we can't do that, we'll just have to use whack away. The poo matches do make the most sense. see. One, two. Now apparently I'm cursed. Which, does that matter that much? I don't think it does. I'll line up that. And line up that. Hit that once. I'm cursed some more. We do have 4 hearts on the field if I wanted to try and regain health. Don't think I can pull that off though. Best to simply make that match. That match. Okay. Can we make any match at all? What if we were to destroy this row? And then, do we have any matches from that would help? Or are we just setting ourselves up for potential health increase? All I need is 1 more damage. But I'm gonna take this for health. Yeah, was that worth it? No. So many cursed pieces. Yeah, it does seem like just like every time you even attempt to get your health back, it takes so many moves that there's just no chance of getting that solution or pulling it off. I'm just gonna line up all these cursed and see if lining up cursed does anything. Yeah, it hurt me. A little surprising on that, but not super surprising. Okay, so an hour, and at that, I don't know if there's really anything more you can do here. Like, it seems like you get pretty large increases in difficulty, and you are just gonna have to bang your head against it. I don't think going back and playing as Bumbo the Nimble is likely to do too much for you, or Bumbo the Brave. Maybe there's something here, notably compared to the latest versions of Binding of Isaac. There's no like statistics as far as win losses being shown here. So if there was a certain number of losses you needed to unlock another item, or a certain number of wins to unlock another item, I wouldn't know anything about that. But noticing now that there are way more achievements than I thought, that probably is the case. So I probably should give Bumbo the Stout another chance, another hour of it, But if I'm not really getting past that chapter 3, because it does seem like you have to really manage your health and your skills and everything. If we're not really getting anywhere with that, then a boost in confidence by just playing the previous characters is probably due. I wish there was a pause screen to end these episodes on, but there isn't, so that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wish list. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.